Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do a little Q&A. I basically asked over on my Instagram for some questions, and yeah, got sent a load of questions, all different questions just about me. So yeah, I thought I would do a little Q&A so that you can get to know me a bit better. So anyhow, let's jump right on into it. So, first question, what's your favourite thing about being a mummy? That's a hard question. I have so many favourite things about being a mummy. What's your favourite thing? I would say my favourite thing about being a mummy is when they start getting to the age where they interact with you and they tell you that they love you and they give you kisses and they give you cuddles. Danny's literally just got to that age now, and she'll come up to us now, like mummy, daddy and nanny and brother and so on. She'll come up to us now and like come up and want to give us kisses, and you say to her like, give me a cuddle, and she goes, oh. And she gets her baby dolls now and she gives them cuddles and kisses. So yeah, I absolutely love that. I remember when Parker got to that age and he started saying like, I love you and that, it was like, oh my God, you know, you've actually created these babies and raised them, and now they're like telling you and showing you like how much they love you, and it's the most amazing thing in the world. So I would say that that is probably my most favourite thing about being a mummy. So, what's your least favourite thing about being a mummy? This is really easy to answer. I would say my least favourite thing about being a mummy is lack of sleep and lack of me time. I don't know why, but I have been blessed with children that do not sleep. I don't know what it is. Me and their dad both love sleep, so they don't get it from us. But Parker's 4 years old now, he'll be 5 in December, and he's basically only just started sleeping through the night, and he still has nights now where he climbs in with us. But that's kind of okay now, because he's at the age now where he'll wake up, he'll toddle on into our bed, climb in with us, and we'll wake up in the morning and he's there. So that's fine, that's not an issue. Danny Gray, on the other hand, is an absolute nightmare. Her brother was the same when he was younger, but yeah, she just don't bloomin' sleep. She's up 2, 3, 4, 5 times a night, and then there's other nights where she'll do that crying in her sleep thing, and obviously I quickly go and check on her all the time. And yeah, I just miss sleep. Oh my God, I miss sleep so much. Obviously I work nights as well. I do 2 nights a week. So I have 2 nights a week where I don't sleep at all. And then the other 5 nights a week I have crappy, disturbed, rubbish sleep. So yeah, that's a big thing. Also, me time. I basically don't get any me time at all anymore. My me time is when I go to work. All my work friends know that I absolutely love going to work, because it's the one time I get to go to the toilet on my own. In the night time, once everyone's settled, I get to sit down, have a hot cup of tea, I get to play on my phone, you know, I miss me time. So yeah, I would definitely say sleep and me time is what I least like about being a mummy. What made you start a YouTube channel? So I started my YouTube channel back at the end of May this year, and basically it was just to have a hobby, really. I was kind of at this stage in my life where I was like, what is life? What am I? Who am I? You know, I'm just mummy wife, and I just felt like I had nothing else to give, you know. I was just like, mummy, do this, do that, wipe my bum, make my tea and clean the house. And I just thought, you know, I need something else. I need like a hobby. So I was thinking to myself, you know, what can I do? And I really enjoyed watching YouTube. So I thought, well, I could do that. And then I thought, well, I can't do that because I've got no equipment, rah, rah, rah. And then I started watching YouTube videos about like how people go about making their channel and starting off and stuff. And a lot of people were saying that they just started filming on their phone. So I was in the park one day, I was just taking Danny out for a walk. And I was there walking her along and I was like, this would be the perfect scene to do a YouTube video. And I basically sat on the grass and filmed my first ever YouTube video. I'll put a link to that up here actually if you want to go and watch it, and I'll put a little screenshot here. But yeah, I just kind of sat there and I just off the cuff just started my own YouTube channel. So yeah, basically that's why I wanted a hobby, I wanted something to do, I wanted to be something else other than mummy, wife, you know. So yeah, that's why I started a YouTube channel. How old are you? I am 35, and I tell you what, I'm really starting to feel it. And look it. Oh my god. How did you meet your husband? Funny story actually. Well, I met my husband, I can't remember it, it's probably around about 10 years ago, something like that. I had just got out of a really crappy relationship. I moved back down to her here because I lived with my ex in London and Bristol. So I moved back home. I moved in with my cousin and her husband and her children. And my cousin's husband Shane was into banger racing. So I started going banger racing to support him. And that is where I first saw my husband. But it was one of those moments where, you know, when you see someone, and I looked at him and I was like, I'm gonna marry you. I was just like, I was obsessed with him. Like, I literally think I fell in love with him there and then when I first saw him at the banger track in his dirty overalls, grease everywhere. Oh, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I met him at banger racing. I made it well known over the next couple of months that I fancied the pants off of him. And basically his reaction was, no ta. So yeah, I later found out, after we got together many years later, that he didn't fancy me at all. I had really, really, really long bright red hair and I had like extensions, and my husband is not into long hair at all. So yeah, he was like, no, don't fancy you. So that was that. A couple years later, we kind of had kisses here and there over the years, and you know, when you're drunk and whatever. A couple years later, I was out in my local town, Bridgewater, and I was walking along doing my thing. I was feeling a lot more confident. I had lost some weight. I had a nice little dress on. I had my hair cut up all short. And yeah, I was looking and feeling good. And I was there like strutting along, making my way to the local palace. And I looked over and there he is. And he was like, well, you've changed. And I said, yeah, I had my hair cut off and rah, rah, rah. And he said, oh, I prefer like women with short hair. And I was like, oh. And anyway, we got chatting and he was like, oh, where you going? I was like, oh, you know, you're going to go party in Palace. And he said like him and his friends were on the way home, and we were like, oh, right. And he was like, oh yeah, it's shit out, rah, rah, rah. So anyhow, we went to Palace, and about 10 minutes later, I look over and he's standing there. So yeah, we got talking the rest of the night. I dragged him home, and the rest is literally history. So yeah, that's how I met my husband. What games or things to do you like doing with the kids? Any tips or ideas? It kind of all depends on the weather, really. In the winter, like this time of year, we have a lot of like cozy film days. We shut the curtains, put the candles on. I'll let Parker bring down his quilt and his pillows from his bedroom. We make the lounge all snuggly. We get munch, and yeah, we just have cozy film days. Or we'll just play with their toys, get some games out. Parker loves building Lego. We also do things like baking and cooking. We made baubles recently for the Christmas tree. So yeah, we just kind of, in this weather, we just do a lot of in-house things. I really do love going out for walks. I love walking up on the hills and stuff. But with Danny at the moment, because she's still in a pram and with the mud and stuff, it's not very good. So next year when she's walking a bit better, hopefully we can get out for lots more walks. In the summer, we do stuff like lots of trips out to the parks, for walks, going to feed the ducks. Parker absolutely loves fishing, so he does a lot of fishing in the summer. Parker's absolutely obsessed as well with cars and engines and building stuff. And his daddy has a unit just down the road from us, and he builds banger cars. So Parker goes down to the unit with his dad on a Saturday and they build cars together. So yeah, that's the kind of things. Any tips or ideas? It's just kind of finding stuff that your kids are into, really. I mean, they're going to be happy doing anything as long as you're showing an interest in them and you're doing something that they enjoy. They're really just going to be happy with that. Do you want any more children? Absolutely not. No. There will be no more kids coming out of me, I can assure you. Absolutely not. No. No way. No. No more children. Nope. How do you cope with working nights and looking after the children house? I tell you what, it's hard work. It is really, really hard work. I struggle. So I started doing nights when Parker was 5 months old. And basically what I used to do was nap when he napped. That's all I used to do. I used to nap when he napped in the day, go and do a night shift, come home, husband would go to work, I would have Parker, and I would nap when he napped during the day, and I would just struggle and be tired, basically. So yeah, nowadays, since I've had Danny, I spoke to my management before I went back to work, and I said, you know, these times aren't going to work for me anymore. It's too hard with having one kid. It's going to be impossible with two. So I kind of did a change in contract, and I changed my hours from 7:45 to 7:45, so a 12-hour shift. So instead of doing that, I now do 7:45 to 7:45, so I now do a 10-hour night shift. This now means that Danny goes to her nanny G's at 4 o'clock. I then come home, do tea, play with Parker for a bit, rada. His daddy comes home at 6 o'clock, and then I come up to bed 6 till 9. So now I get a nice 3-hour nap on my own before work, and that really does help to get me by. Then the next morning after work, Danny stays at her nanny G's till 12. So I come home at 7:45, get Parker ready for school, take him to school, back home for 9, and then I get in bed, and then I sleep till 10 to 12, and then I go pick up Danny. So it's really, really hard work. I've been struggling a lot lately just because there's been so much going on in life at the moment. I've been exhausted, basically. Obviously, no me time. Danny's been sleeping really awful. It's just been hard. So yeah, I've been really, really struggling at the moment. I've kind of come to realise with the housework that if it's not tidy and the house isn't done, then tough luck. You know, it's still going to be there the next day. It's still going to be there tomorrow. Luckily for me, I have a very helpful husband who he'll come home from work, he'll do a load of washing, or, you know, he'll wash up the tea stuff or whatever. So yeah, basically I just do what I can when I can, and if something's not done, then tough luck, really. Where is your favourite holiday destination, home or away? So in the UK, I love to go to Blackpool. We went to Blackpool a lot when we were kids growing up, and I just absolutely love it. I haven't been back to Blackpool for many years, but I have booked us I think it's a 3-night trip next year. At the end of September, we're going to take the kids to Blackpool. So yeah, I'm well excited for that. So my favourite holiday place in the UK is Blackpool, and I cannot wait to go back to Blackpool next year and take the kids because I've never taken them. My favourite holiday place abroad is Egypt. We absolutely love going to Egypt. I think it's the heat. You know, I've been to Spain many times. Last year we went to Tunisia. The year before that we went to Greece. And you always have like 1, 2, 3 days out of the holiday where the weather's not so good, it's not so hot. We had rain in Greece. Tunisia, the swimming pools were blooming freezing. Yeah, and I find with Egypt, whenever you go, it's just hot. You get in the sea, it's hot. You go in the swimming pools, it's warm. It is just, yeah, we just love the heat. So next year we're actually going back to Egypt in July, but we're going to Hurghada. So we've never been to Hurghada. We always go to Sharm, but we're going to Hurghada this time. We're staying in I think it's a 4-star hotel called the Jazz Aquamarine. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. We're going for 2 weeks, and we've booked a swim up room so that if the kids are poorly or they're tired or they just want to rest, we've still got the pool there by the room. So yeah, that's going to be fab. So if you want to see that and you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe and click on that red button below, because I will be taking my camera with me and I will be doing some videos whilst I'm out there. So yeah, that's going to be fab. Last question. Why did you cut your hair off short? Well, over the years I've had many different hairstyles. I've had really, really long hair, I've had extensions, I've had it shorter, I've had it bob, I've had like the asymmetric Frankie Sanford look. And basically back, I think it's like at the end of summer, I've been really, really wanting a pixie cut for like years and years and years, and I've just never had the balls to do it. And I went and had my hair cut one day in the summer, and I was just like, cut it off. So like, it'll grow back. If I don't like it, it'll grow back, so just cut it off. So yeah, she cut it off. I kind of loved it for like a minute or two, and then I was like, holy crap, what have I done? So yeah, I'm still not sure whether I like it or not, to be honest. I go through days of like thinking, oh, I'm going to grow it back, I want to have like bob length hair again, and then the next day I wash it and it's so easy and quick to do. I think, oh no, this is great, I'm just going to keep the pixie. So I don't really know what to do at the moment, guys. I'll put some pictures up here, and yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you think I should do, because I'm just stuck. I think my favourite hairstyle of all time was when I got married. I'll put up some pictures here of my like wedding hair. It was like asymmetric Frankie. I really, really like that look. But I also like it back in the summer this year when it was kind of more bobby length. Yeah, I just don't know what to do. Like one day I like it, the next day I don't like it. I think what it is, I hate the fact that I can't do a lot to it. Like when I had longer fringe and that, I used to put it up like this a lot and stuff. But now I find that there's just nothing I can do to it. It's just too short. But then sometimes I think like, oh, maybe I should get it shorter. Like Frankie Sanford Bridge has got it now. So now she's got it very similar to mine, but it's a bit shorter and cropped. I put a picture in here. So she's just got, she wears it all kind of like forward, and it's just shorter, and her fringe is shorter. So yeah, I just don't know what to do. Drop me a comment in the comments box below and help me out. What should I do with my hair? Should I have it shorter? Shall I grow it back longer? I don't know what to do. So yes, that's all the questions I got sent in over on my Instagram. If you don't already follow me over on Instagram, I'll leave my Instagram handle below. It is KatieAnnGray_. So I do try to be more active on there. I have tried to upload some stories and that recently, but obviously with the kids and with working and being exhausted, I try to do as much as I can, but you know, I'm only human. So yeah, if you're not already subscribed to me, I have a really, really big goal of hopefully getting to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So I started this channel, as I said, at the end of May, and I thought, wow, you know, if I can get 500 subscribers by the end of the year, that'd be amazing. So yeah, I think at the moment, as I'm filming this video, I think I was on 402, so I've got less than 100 to go and I will meet my goal. So yes, if you do enjoy this video and you do want to see more of me, please remember to click on that red subscribe button. But yes, that's it for today. I am off. Danny is sleeping, so I think I'm going to go and make myself a nice latte and have a bit of a chill out for a couple minutes. So yes, so yes, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Oh, 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 da 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 da, oh, 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 da 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 da, making our Christmas memories.